In today's episode of Tony versus the Universe, my guest is my wife. Roll the cheesy intro. So today's guest on Tony versus the Universe is my wife, Ashley.
Hello.
Yay.
Oh, good. There you go. You actually
I was going to
laughed.
say that because I knew it was going to prompt you to say
Oh.
some shit about I don't have that interface. That
Oh,
So-
yeah. I need good energy.
Please,
I need BDE.
you just need a drink. No, so when I was starting this podcast, I had ordered this mixer interface that actually had a like applause. It was really cheesy though.
I
It
liked
sounded
it.
like stupid.
I thought it was fun.
It's like yay.
You sound like Elmo.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, Ashley. So how long have we been together?
16 years. And then in September, it'll be married 10 years.
So you corrected yourself.
Wait.
Because you said 10 years already.
No, I was going to say 10 years in September.
Oh,
but you
I thought you
cut
said
me
it was
off.
10 years now.
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you picture your family life like this? Is this what you envisioned?
I didn't, at 18, I
like
didn't envision
Minus
a family.
me and then input Travis Kelce.
No, I didn't even know
Oh.
who he was.
You're probably
But
right.
I just started to have a crush on him recently.
How
But
old is he anyway?
he's like, I don't know, late 20s, early 30s.
Oh, so
I'm
your
like a
ass- your
cougar
ass was in
considered.
fucking
Like,
high school. Your ass was in
Yeah.
college. This motherfucker was in elementary school. Get your
yeah, but
grown ass.
no, 18-year-old Ashley
Really?
never anticipated on having kids.
So you just wanted to live the wild life, belong to the streets, that
No,
type of life? Really?
no, I don't know. I didn't a lot of girls will grow up and they'll tell you like, I can't wait to have a family. I can't wait to be married and have kids. And me, I was just like, I worked in daycare right out of high school. And so I was like,
So that
yeah,
was
I'm
like
good.
birth
It
control.
was good birth control. Yeah.
Please. And then you still went and had a kid.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
you were working at the daycare when you
When
were
I got pregnant. Yeah.
Good job.
Full circle. But,
I totally forgot to look up that Google thing. Or totally forgot to Google that doll thing that you said you had at like middle school or high school.
oh, the
If
baby
there
doll.
are ways,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure there's ways to like cheat it.
There's like a receptor in there that it I'm sure it's more updated now given technology, but yeah, they would plug it in
I'm-
and be able to see how long the baby cried, how long if you shook the baby, all kinds
Well,
of
I'm just
things.
thinking now. I'm curious to
In high
know
school.
the data that they pulled off for like the worst parent ever, like in that.
Oh yeah,
class.
people got Fs on it. Yeah, because they wouldn't change the diapers.
like just
and,
left it in the garage or the
Mhm.
basement and let it cry.
and you have to have proper. So I guess there was sensors to tell if they were in a moving vehicle or not,
Mhm.
if they were buckled in
Yeah,
properly. And yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
but that was back then. I mean, 20 years. We're old as fuck.
Yeah,
So I'm
20,
assuming the
19 years
technology is more advanced now.
Mhm. But I think they still have them. I've seen videos of kids.
So
in
it's the
high
same
school
concept
TikTok.
where they what did you have to put in the back to get it to like shut up?
You
I thought you had to put something
there
in
was
the back
a
or
key if you couldn't get it, if there was a
Yeah.
malfunction, but
Could
you
you turn-
actually had to
could you take the battery
nourish
out?
the baby. No.
Okay, so if the
If
baby
you
was
did,
hungry,
you
what'd you
would-
do?
You had to feed it. They'd have a fake bottle and all kinds of yeah.
Man, I ought to quit that fuck. It was dudes in that class?
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, it's it was home economics or something. It was a required class. That you
Did
had
your
to
parents have to approve of you having this?
take. Mm-mm.
Really?
No, but I got stuck with it on a Friday, so I had it all weekend.
I went
which
through that little.
sucked.
Okay, so the average, how many days do people have it? Like one
You
or two
typically
nights?
just get it one night,
Really?
but then of course,
Man, I would
got
throw that
it
little
on a
motherfucker out the
Friday.
window like I lost that bitch.
yeah.
No, but that's crazy.
but then
though.
if you did that, you came back and the baby was damaged, your parents had to pay. I think it was $300-$400
for that shit,
hmm Yeah, there was a fee.
but then they give you a grade. Did you get a passing grade if you forgot it?
No, listen, if I came home with not a passing grade, my mom would have been up in my ass. So,
Right. So now that you have kids,
hmm
is this what you envisioned? You married or
Uh,
parent life like?
yeah. I mean, well, I feel like for us, parenting's easy. We have easy kids. The only struggle I have is
Me
no.
and my parenting skills.
No, I think we're both on the same page when it comes to parenting. I just feel like with Zoe, she was easy.
No, you're
all
definitely
the
more
way out.
involved.
Well, yeah, but what I'm
Because this
saying,
girl that had school, and he did this, and then this furry tried to kiss me, and I'm like, "What's a furry?"
but what I'm saying is it's hard for me as a mom to I don't know, like let go and give him that freedom because he'll
Mm-hmm.
be 13 in a
Yeah.
few months. But it's also hard for me to like understand what he's going through at this age because I'm not a man.
That's why you're reading the book.
Yes, and I didn't have brothers in my house growing up. It was just my parents and my sister. So
all of you parents that are struggling to grasp or ascertain some
yeah,
idea of how to deal with kids, there's a book. What's
there's
the book
several
called?
books.
What's
but
the book
this
called that
one's
you just
called He's
purchased?
Not Lazy. It's on Amazon.
Could
It's
you
like,
have rented? Is that at the library also?
I'm sure it is. I think there may be an audio version too, but
So
so
this
far
is
it's
my
so good.
podcast.
Yeah.
And I can say what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So talking to your son
Mm-hmm.
the other day,
Mm-hmm. Do I want to know?
you were right there.
Oh.
So I try not to show any emotion because I don't want him to see that like he said or did something that like gets a rise out of me. But I was like, yeah. I said, so that furry kid or something tried to like kiss you at school?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, the one that was in the orientation, kid's really cute. And he just starts laughing. He's like, Dad, that was a boy. And I was like, okay, all right, so I'm gonna go downstairs and fucking watch TV. I don't know.
Yeah, that wasn't the one. It was a girl that tried to kiss him, and he was like, "What the heck, man?"
However, the boy that I thought was a girl pulled it off very, very well. Like with minimal makeup. Like I didn't know
listen,
that.
though, but here's the thing.
And that
At
was
what
close.
point, like,
I just didn't know, and I didn't want to offend. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's like I don't want to put too much like emphasis on that entertaining side of it, right? That's their kids, they're whatever, going through these phases, right? But I also like as a parent, I shouldn't say
you
how.
have conversations with your kids
Yeah,
about things
because
like that?
I would like want Zaylin and
The
Zoe
internet will
both
do it
to
for
be
you.
like
I'm
true
pretty,
to themselves,
I'm
right?
pretty sure the internet has already done that for you. So there's no conversation that needs to be had.
But do you think that like kids who do that or experiment or go through that phase, even like the emo phase, it's because their parents just
their moms didn't hug them enough?
No, not that. Like we're pretty conservative, right? Like we've had like pretty much laid down ground foundation rules
For the most part, yeah.
instilled in them at toddler ages.
We can just get one of the kids in college, yeah. Shit.
She's going.
Okay.
But
I mean, I don't know. It's a trick bag. It's like a rabbit hole. I don't know if you're ever going to
like you can't control their
out.
friends or you know like
No.
I feel like it's just
I sit
like
back
a
and I'm
common
quiet
thing?
and I let like the things happen that happen. However, I think it was funny because I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you sure? Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty weird. I guess in a way. I thought it was pretty funny. Anyway, so you know what I thought about that I know that you forgot?
What?
A year after we got married.
Yeah.
So we're talking 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Winter of 2013 going into 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that we slept on the floor in the living room for 2 months straight? For no reason?
Yeah,
We would
I still bring
come
that
home
up to
from work and like
Zaylin.
build pallets and just lay on the
It
fucking
was just
floor.
so fun. Like those memories, I feel like are like
that was so
the
fucking
best.
weird.
No, because even when he was a baby, like we legit would take turns. Like, well, you would let me sleep in on the weekends, and you would wake up and feed
and
him.
get shit projected. Open the fucking diaper up and then it like.
But like we would just lay on the couches and watch Roseanne and just sleep in the living room for, like you said, there's no reason. And I even remember like you would work second shift, and I would be like, okay, let's make a pallet and let's have a sleepover, and they would be so excited about like nothing. Right now it's like, hey, can you buy me $200 something pair of shoes? Can you buy me a $90 bag? Can you buy me this? I'm like, can we
and
just
you are the
watch a
sucker
movie?
that does that shit.
I mean,
however, I'll help him if he saves the money. He is a good kid.
But here's the thing.
And then
it's
Zoe
not,
never wants shit at all except for
and I don't
Lululemon.
want especially like either one of them to ever feel like, and I told you this story at the grocery store, like I don't want them to feel afraid to ever ask for something, especially if they need it, right?
Oh, shit.
So
I cannot get this shit to stay on the fucking TV for the life of me.
So when we were at the grocery store before one of the ice snowstorms we had recently,
right?
he grabbed like that smoothie gallon of smoothie, right? And so as we're getting close to the checkout,
The
I'm like,
nastiest,
he liked
worst
it.
texture ever.
Listen, whatever.
Anyway, keep going.
So I was like, do you want to get any other drinks? And he's like, I can get another drink. I'm like, dude,
Why
we're
does he act
grocery
like
shopping.
he?
But I
but
think
he
this
does
is
this
what.
shit.
But I think this is why, because even when they were toddlers, we would not allow them to just go and snack and grab snacks. They would have to ask, and he still
Ashley,
does
we
that.
had a fucking snack drawer.
I know,
that
but-
bitch was topped
But what I'm
off
saying is they would
with-
ask for it before
Well,
they got
yeah.
it. So even today, like we just seen it. He came down and asked if he could eat pretzels, and he's gonna be 13.
And then the other kid just stands or sits on the counter and eats fucking tomatoes
Or
right out of
seaweed.
the case.
At
No,
least they're healthy.
no. The worst shit she eats is like, what is it that comes in the sushi? The
Seaweed.
ginger? No, the
Oh
ginger.
yeah.
That shit tastes
It's
like cat
disgusting.
ass.
No, it's not the ginger. It's
It's not wasabi.
Oh yeah, it is the ginger.
Yeah, it's the little pink
but she
things,
likes
whatever.
wasabi sometimes. Yeah, it's disgusting. But yes, to answer your
Random note,
question,
I'm not adventurous with food at all, so I don't fuck with that.
no, you're not.
No.
But to wrap up your question, did I think that this would be my family life?
Yes.
Yes. When I met you, yeah.
You a lying
No,
sack
what
of
I'm
shit.
saying, like,
Hold
no,
on.
no,
Don't
I'm
let
not
her
saying
sell-
like
oh, I
the
was gonna
first
say,
night I met you.
don't
no,
let her
no,
sell
no,
you
no,
that
no.
shit.
No, I'm not
Because
saying.
this shit almost didn't work. 100%. Regardless of what she'll tell you, let me tell you how
I'll
she
be
was
honest.
playing
I
me
was
to the
not
side.
playing,
I
you
would
know.
see her out at the club. After meeting her, after hanging out, she wouldn't even fucking talk to me.
That's because he was surrounded by girls.
The fuck does that mean?
And I was like, I am not about to be another girl on the street fucking with you and your homies, because some
The
of
fuck does that mean?
listen, new round of girls each weekend. I was like, I'm good. That's not.
I
who
had
am.
new girls around me every weekend. I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
right.
did. And I
gotta
was
go
like,
back to my
I'm
original
cool.
roster from
was like,
2005.
Nah,
But you made the starting lineup. I had to like
I don't know.
couple
If,
free
I don't know
agents.
if I should take that as a compliment or if that's
Well, yeah.
something like
Yeah.
mm.
I'm just saying. I take that. Well, yeah, no, you should. You know what? Honestly, now that I think about it, a lot of people that I did date, I'm like 100. I'm glad I didn't marry any of them.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you're saying.
Well, no,
that,
I'm just saying.
given the situation.
Well, fuck
you're
you.
in.
I'm being honest. Shit. Oh, fuck.
But did you think
Actually-
that, like, for you, this is how parenting would be? Or did you expect
No,
it to
motherfucker.
be like...
No. I thought that the little kids that I had would never get older. Serious.
No, I
I
generally,
never-
like, believe you.
I never wanted kids ever. I take that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I sort of did. I don't remember. I think like I don't think anybody really wanted kids, and I remember like having a kid, and I was just like, "It's
But
probably the
here's-
dumbest shit I'll ever." So I was like, "Damn, this is kind of cool."
No, but
it was-
here's
it was,
the
like,
thing is,
cool.
like, because you're raised to think, like, you have to have all of this criteria checked off your list before you're ready to have a kid, right?
That shit didn't happen.
You, no matter how stable financially you are, how happy in a marriage, even if you're single and you want to be a parent,
right?
you're never 100% ready to be a parent, right?
Right.
Because I'm telling you, there is shit, like, you could have a list and follow these parenting
I
guidelines.
thought I was went to classes, motherfuckers.
Do you remember that class? We almost got
we
kicked
walked
out.
right out that bit. Why would we almost get kicked
Because
out?
we were laughing and they were like, look into each other's eyes and breathe, and we were
I'm
laughing.
like, bitch, if you don't
They
push
like
this
dimmed
baby,
the lights. I was like, I cannot. We paid for that, and we didn't. We only went to one. I was like, no.
I'm sitting here like, bitch, if you don't push this baby,
I'm
out of
really
there-
mad though because I really wanted to go to the last one so you could experience what it feels like to carry
Nah,
a kid
pass.
and feel
I
contractions.
did experience it.
No.
Yes,
Birth.
motherfucker. When you were pushing, you remember what the doctor said? No, you didn't know. Did you feel it? No, because you had an epidural. He said, oh, okay, well, the baby's a little big. She's going to need some help. Motherfucker grabbed a scalpel and just cut. I was like, sir, you were too big for me to catch. You need to sit down. I remember sitting down being like, push. Like, motherfucker, I almost fucking died in there.
Listen, I was smooth sailing.
And I
That
had no
epidural
idea the
could
umbilical
be.
cord was like that long.
I know.
Motherfucker stretched it across
You
the
wouldn't
room.
even cut it. You had my mom cut it.
I ain't cutting that shit. All slimy. Fuck. After I seen all that shit come out, hella PTSD. Anytime I think of a roast, I'll be like, fucking, yeah, I'm okay.
Are you calling the
The-
goods a roast? Is that what
No,
you're
the
referring-
placenta thing just looked like a brown fucking, like, whole chuck round and just
You know,
fucking
people
blop.
eat the placenta.
Not in U.S.
Yes, they do, and they have their placenta sent off and made
No,
in
they
pills,
don't.
and they
Actually, no, they don't.
Google it. I am telling you.
Why the
yes,
fuck would you want that?
Because all of the vitamins and the nutrients, it's really good for your body. I promise you.
So me,
I would personally never do it.
taking these 1-a-day men's supplements,
You
I could have just
should have
did
ate
that.
my placenta.
I could have just ate that motherfucker in 2009 and then been straight for the rest of my life.
You probably wouldn't have even fucked with COVID. COVID wouldn't have even fucked with you.
You are full of shit.
I promise. Listen.
I would have been the sickest. I'm probably
telling
more
you.
sicker than I would have been when I ate that Five Guys.
No, I'm telling you.
What?
Yes. Do you know people adults
But
drink
how?
breast milk too?
But why?
Because it's like all
This
natural.
has got to be
and-
some taboo shit like the strange addiction or something. No way.
No, I promise you, there is a company you can send your placenta. They asked me that. Like,
There's
do
a
you
company?
want to? Yeah.
What's it called?
Babe, I don't know.
Placenta Plus?
Probably. There's probably numerous ones now. But
I really don't want to Google this, but I feel compelled to Google this.
yeah. And they can make it into pills, and you take them with your daily vitamins.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know all the benefits, but yes.
Damn, I actually spelled placenta right.
Good job. That hand clapping board would have came in great.
I know. Well, I've never had to
My eyes are like, I don't know if I want to know what you just found.
I didn't even begin to finish typing. A motherfucker said placenta recipes. Placenta smoothies?
I'm telling you, listen, it's like this whole thing. And this was big when I was pregnant with him.
No.
Because
No.
the only reason why
Nope.
I knew this then is because when I signed up to donate his blood cord,
Yep.
they asked, do you also want to send your placenta off and had it made into pills?
Right.
And I was
Some
like,
dude
no.
in the back named Larry. Like, hey, fam, I got them placentas in the back, bro. Shit, them motherfuckers fire. You grill them. They legit. Okay, so the recipes that I see.
Mm-hmm. So
what
you
the
wouldn't.
fuck, dude?
So what if I like?
They have cookbooks, 25
Listen.
placenta recipes, easy and delicious recipes for cooking with placentas.
So you wouldn't have taken my placenta in vitamin form as a gift to being a new dad?
No.
A
No,
boy
no,
dad?
motherfucker, no. No. I think we have reached the limit of our fucking relationship at that point. And we weren't even married then. God.
When did you want?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
When did you realize that we were like you wanted to propose?
When did I realize?
Yeah. Don't give me no corny shit. I want a real honest answer.
When we went and picked the ring out?
No, that's stupid.
Well, we did.
I know, but what made you? Like at one point was there a light bulb moment like
I was flying back from LA.
You thought you were going to die, so or you got rejected on a flight or something?
No, I was just flying back from LA. I mean, you remember that. It was like we got engaged in 2011, but I flew back from LA sometime like the spring. I don't even remember the fuck when we got engaged.
I remember exactly what I was doing when you sent that text to me. I was actually
What text?
It was like, I can't wait to marry you before you even proposed. Like you were flying back.
That's probably high.
You don't get high.
I know I don't.
But
I'm
was
just trying to find an excuse.
Oh, because you don't want people to see like your
No,
sweet
I honestly
side.
don't. Well,
he has the sweet sensitive
No,
side.
I just remember that we went and looked at
Rings.
the ring maybe a week or two prior to me flying out to LA, and then I came on the way back. I was like, damn, I should probably just go get the ring out and propose. Like I'm random like that. And then after I proposed, I was like, damn, I probably should have just skydived and then landed in her fucking like job with like a fucking sign. I don't know.
Some random stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we've been together for a long time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, is there ever a right time to get?
I think it's different for
I
each.
guess preferably before you have kids.
Well, no. Well, I always joke too because it's like, you know, us being conservative, your family, you know, growing up in church and this and that, like
Super
there's
church.
certain like rules that you should follow.
My family's watching.
No, I know, and I'm
joking.
Stating like, you know, you should not have a baby before marriage. You shouldn't live together before marriage. We
Boy,
did
did
the
I
exact opposite. We did everything
all of that
backwards.
shit up.
But
Yep.
I will say though, I always tell people, even my coworkers who are currently engaged or whatever,
To not get married.
no,
Oh.
they never say that. But I always tell them, like, I think you need to experience and learn living habits, like their flaws,
Right.
your flaws, and you guys need to understand how that's going to be.
Living
because
habits.
yes, like your style of living, right?
So what's my worst living habit? You brought it up.
I don't think you have a.
I
You
don't.
don't have like.
I don't.
No, I
I'm
don't think
fucking
you
perfect.
have.
Thank you.
You just your patience, the older you get, are very thin.
Thin as fuck.
But and you talk really loud on the phone. So if I'm like in the middle of doing something or on a work call or something, I'm like,
I come upstairs, man, this old bitch ass motherfucker, dude.
And I'm on like a video call with work, but
I just walk in the back of like the Zoom call and shit, be like, oh.
But I feel like it's different for every couple, and for us, this is what works, right? Like we were able to figure out how to live together, what worked, what we needed to work on.
That shit almost didn't work either.
Well, no, I mean, no one's perfect, right?
We had random breaks like in this relationship. However, I think we figured it out.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, I just don't say shit or even have an opinion about things. So when you're like, I should get my hair cut, I'm like, okay.
I mean,
I
those
should
are
cut it
like
off.
tiny things though, that I feel like
I either should do blonde. What do you think about this mini skirt? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to Chicago. I'm not even gonna pack clothes. I'm gonna go naked. Okay.
that's never happened.
I should
I've
be like, okay.
packed like 2 suitcases.
I know, but I'm saying like I just
think,
give you that
yeah,
space
but
to do whatever
you
the
give
fuck
me
you
the
wanna
space, which I appreciate. But
And
at
you should.
certain times, it's like all I want is for you to have an
To be like,
opinion.
no, you can't wear that goddamn tight leather skirt. No, something like that.
Well, I haven't
Like a
worn
response?
it yet.
No
No,
shit.
I'm wearing that motherfucker as soon as you take me on a date. So you can't say that.
With your boots.
Yes, my over-the-knee boots that I bought pre-COVID that still are in the bag.
I gotta Google that because I don't know if anybody can like wear those right. Not saying that you can't pull that off, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody like wear the boots all the way.
You know what I want? I want cowboy boots that are like up to the knees. Have you seen those? Those are like the in thing, the whole Western look.
Like the shit that Kanye West is wearing, the boots that come all the way up.
I've never seen what he wears.
The rain boots looking things or some shit.
No, they're actually like cowboy boots. They're super cute. But anyway, yeah, but I think it's different for everyone, and
It's definitely different for everyone.
but I think
I don't know. Maybe
through the
people just have a
years-
hard time adjusting to other people's living styles
well,
or
yeah.
attitudes or cleanliness, whatever. I can see that. I'm just
But I think for
present.
you and I, it's you're present and you're involved. But I think like
sometimes.
when I ask you something, let's say for an example, a hair color or a haircut, it's because I value your opinion like the most. It's not like I can give 2 shits less about people on the outside, right? Because
Yeah, but
you're my
my
husband.
But I always feel like you should do what you
I mean, I
want.
will regardless. At the end of the day, I
Right.
always
So if you
do,
want to dye your
but
hair black and I say no, are you still going to dye your hair black? See?
I
what I'm saying?
mean,
Because you'd be like, oh, I really want my hair black. Why don't you
well,
like
I've
it?
had it black though.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, I just choose to say, okay, cool, you can do what you want to do. Even if you cut it off. I don't like it, but as long as you're happy.
Yeah, but
Oh, look, Tony,
but my
you're a
whole
great
thing,
husband.
yeah,
Thanks.
but what from a female's perspective is like
you want me to
they,
be like, fuck no.
No,
Actually,
they want.
no, you're full
they
of shit.
want-
Because I send you pictures.
You send me pictures
Mm.
of bleach blonde, and I tell you that my hair grows so much, it's so thick, and unless you're paying for that maintenance, I'm not doing that.
It's cheaper than Botox.
No, it's not. It's
Really?
roughly the same.
Damn.
Yes. And
Okay,
when
so
I
then
go
they'll
for
go blonde.
that's why I have not gone blonde. And
Okay.
I go get one color
But
and
you've
I'm
had
there
your
for
hair
like
close.
3 hours just to do that. So I would be there
But
a
you've
full
had your hair
day.
close, right? It was like orange. Or what color was it?
It was
Back
like
in like high school or
yeah,
some shit.
but I
Oh.
had it was like highlights.
So
but
what's
I
the
carry
what's
like
the lightest your hair has ever been?
I mean I was born bald, but my hair was blonde
You were
up and
born bald.
I didn't have any hair color. I looked like a rat. I was so ugly. Literally, I was so ugly. But
None of my kids were born with like hair. Well, they were born with hair, but it was like all patchy and shit. So like hair here, hair
Yeah.
in the back, and then this shit.
But when
Just-
my hair started growing in, it was blonde up until I was like 5 or 6, and then it started turning dark.
right, I don't think anybody thought my kid was mine. Though it was like the whitest kid with red hair.
Mm-hmm.
People were probably like, "Bro, you should probably like go on Maury."
But she
you
looks
should probably
just
like go on something.
like you. Well, she looks more like.
Well, yeah, and as she got older, she obviously got darker. I mean, Zaylin was the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zaylin's actually slightly lighter than Zoe's. I think Zoe's more.
Well, she's tanning now.
Fuck, she does tan.
No, but I mean, natural skin color. Zaylin is slightly darker.
Is he?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't even know my kids' colors. Fuck.
I will never forget when he was younger, and he was like, he had shorts on.
Shit. Yeah.
And he was like, why are my knees dark like my dad, but every other place in my body is light like you?
So my knees are black. No, I remember that.
The most random things that he would say.
Is that weird having like an interracial, like
I love it.
Interracial kid, a biracial kid?
No, I don't think it's weird. I think I love it. I think, and I always, even before, one of the things before even ever, like, you know, let's say at 18, I always thought mixed babies were like the most beautiful kids.
I think even racist people are probably like, mixed kids are adorable.
They're
probably
they're
probably like,
stunning.
I don't like it. However,
like stunning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember being pregnant with him, and the only thing that I wanted was him to have.
Baby not to look like me.
No, I was like, he could look just like you. I just want him to have my green eyes, and of course, he did not have that.
That shit didn't happen.
Okay.
Or is that the one that we switched at birth? Because we probably should have gotten.
I would never have switched our baby at birth.
Okay, that's what you say now. Oh, because they have those tags and bracelets and shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, but that's happened before. Like nurses have done that. Yeah, like. It was
like put the wrong tags on?
No, that they would just steal the baby. Like
when he
way
was
back.
Born, your mom and I and Zoe like walked
Did you guys
down.
Did my mom have a bracelet too, or was it just you?
She was in there too.
I know she was in there, but did they give her a bracelet to scan?
Honey, I'm not sure. There was so much shit.
I was so high on
so
epidural.
Much shit going on and so much shit coming out.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, what's that? Yeah, I know that just fell out because y'all ain't gonna. Oh, that's normal. I'm gonna have a seat.
Listen, I'm telling you though, that epidural, if they made that a job and my body would physically be okay to carry kids for a living, I would do it in a heartbeat.
You are full of shit.
No, I am not. Like I'm telling you,
you
that
hot wing, buffalo wing, French fry eating ass. You are full of shit. No,
I'm talking about just the labor part.
Yeah, well,
my labor was.
You. But there's probably people who've had easier labor, like.
But I remember that morning.
Labor deliveries.
And you were on your way to work, and I was like,
man, go ahead, motherfucker.
No,
I'll catch up with you later.
I was like, I'm having the baby today.
Yeah.
You were like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. I'm telling you, they're not gonna let me leave this hospital.
Okay, and I was like, cool. I'll leave work. I'll catch up with you. You good, fam?
Yeah, you were kind of a dick.
Damn, I was kind of mean, but then no, because then I left work. I went and got Zoe, and I came up there.
Well, yeah, listen, I waited for you to get there for them to break.
You just held? You held it?
No, not held in him. I'm saying I waited, so they gave me Pitocin at 7:30.
What the fuck is Pitocin?
That's to start, like, the process of you going into active labor. Like, I was at a 4, but they wanted to, like, speed it up because of the pain and possibly putting myself in a seizure, all the things.
Right.
Of being epileptic. So they were like, we're going to have to break your water, and we're going to have to give you an epidural. I was like, we can't do that until he gets here.
Who was he?
You. I waited. That was at 7:30 I got there.
At the time you were pregnant, it was like debatable.
3:30.
So I was trying to wait to see if the other dude was going to show up. I wasn't sure.
You lying mother.
You lying. You didn't fucking wait. Do they make you? Can they?
They did not break my water till you got there.
But I'm saying you have the option to wait.
If I'm literally like slowly progressing, yes.
Damn, I love you. I didn't even know that like you were waiting.
Yes.
So you just you laid in the hospital bed in pain, waiting for me.
For the epidural and yes, the water to break.
So you just asked a question earlier. That's when I knew I wanted to marry you.
You did. You're such a liar. You just found that out.
No, but honestly, being a parent is fantastic. Before I had kids, or before I was a parent, I was like I don't even want to say this about myself. Man, I was living life without boundaries. Like I
think everyone was. I wasn't a piece of shit, but like, yeah, you're right. You have no boundaries, right? You're young. You want to live your best life. Like you're considered an adult. You can make your decisions. No curfew.
Yeah, but then like my daughter came along. And yeah, she made me human again. I was so happy.
You act like you weren't human before.
Nigga, I wasn't.
You
No,
were just
I was a
like
piece
a
of shit.
lost cause.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
holding her was
It's
like,
like she saved you. Like you always hear that term, like I didn't know like who I was or
well,
my child
okay. I'm not
saved
gonna give you the
me.
impression that I was out there like drinking and doing drugs because I wasn't doing
No.
that shit. I didn't have
Like
a direct path of
yeah.
like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, is where I'm gonna
In life,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay, and cool. And then she comes along and it was like, damn, this is actually pretty cool. And I remember like getting the enjoy. I was excited when she was like turning over, and you get excited when they crawl, and then you get excited, and it was just I don't know. So like the entire steps of parenting is great, and then all of a sudden it's like they're in fucking high school and they're driving a car and then working a job. What are you doing? Oh, I'm working. Okay, so when the fuck are we gonna see you?
I
don't
know.
know. And you got this kid who will be 13 in a few months, and then he just comes home from school and just lays in bed. What the fuck are you doing? Nothing.
And then he'll randomly, can you take?
Can you turn my light off? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Damn.
but then he'll be like, can you take me here? Can you take me there? Like he legit last night sent me a link to the place that I bought his backpack.
He better get his
He
ass
was
out
like,
of here. No.
These gloves are on sale for $10. I was like,
Who the fuck is he? Like P. Diddy? He gonna wear
listen,
fucking baseball gloves?
I don't know.
School?
I think
Man,
it's
get
like
his,
I
get his ass a
legit
job.
think like this is a new fashion thing for young kids. I don't know.
You know what was cool?
I
A
don't know.
fashion back in high school that I wanted was like the snowboarding goggles.
I never thought that was cool. Only
just thought it
because
was
Seth
cool.
Green wore those, and I thought he was a twerp in that movie.
Can't hardly wait.
Yeah, I like this character, like funny wise, but
So meanwhile, I was a twerp because you said that you wouldn't have dated me
no.
the way that I was in high school.
Mm-mm.
Fuck you. Because
I would have been your friend though. I think like no.
In today's episode
I
of
think
Tony vs. Universe,
You
we'd like to
wouldn't
thank my
you
guests
would
for
not
being.
have dated me either.
You're goddamn right.
Okay,
Your
so
fucking
why am
your
I?
soles of your shoes was this thick.
Listen, I'm about to have some soles that
No.
thick this summer too.
No,
because
please don't.
if you go on H&M right now, they have a whole thing under women's that says 90s era fashion. They're bringing
Right.
that
So
shit
this
back.
whole grunge,
It's not
Nirvana
grunge.
bullshit.
I'm not.
it's gotta
I don't wear
be.
grunge. No.
So like the okay, so the style that they're wearing now with the baggy mom jeans
I
or
love
dad
it.
jeans with the combat boots and then the what like flannel.
The shacket. It's a shirt / jacket combined. It's called a shacket.
The shacket.
Yeah, it's
That's
great.
like a grunge thing, is it? Or does your pants have to be ripped up or something, or like bell bottoms or jinkos?
No, what do you? Jinkos, babe, not fucking
Everybody-
mom jeans.
But not everybody was part of the grunge shit wore jinkos.
I never was part of the grunge era.
Oh, okay.
I wore fucking pleather pants and one strap things with my pager on the side, hitting the club. Like, what up, homie? I didn't say homie. I was like,
But you were expecting me to pull up on you and then
I
try to get
would
your
not
number.
have had you pull up on me.
No, you didn't have to worry about liking me because I wouldn't even have fucked with you back in the day.
Yeah, I would have kept two-stepping to the other side of the club.
Actually, no, you would not.
Yes.
You would have been on me.
No, babe. Listen, who approached you? You came and approached me.
Can I tell you guys a quick story of how we met? She was eyeing me the entire time. So then I went to the
How
bathroom
do you know
at
that
America's
it was so
Pub.
dark in there? It wasn't America's Pub.
So I went to the bathroom at America's Pub.
It
And
was
she was
Maryland
like,
Yards.
I went to the bathroom at America's Pub and then she bumped me and she was like, damn, you fine? Like, could you lift your shirt up? Like, can I see if you got
That's
muscles?
not what happened. I'll
So
tell you
that's
the
what I
rest.
did. And then she was like, oh my God, like, look, I almost had to get a fucking restraining order. That's what I meant. Like, this almost didn't happen.
No, that's not what happened. He came up to me and he asked me, "Can I get your number so you could take me to dinner?" And my
I did say that.
response was,
that was
fuck
cold.
no,
That
but
was
you
cold
can
as
take
shit, though.
my number and take me to dinner,
That
which
shit was
he
cold.
never took me to dinner.
We went to the movies. No, we rented a movie. We did.
Yeah,
Blockbuster.
but you never took me to dinner. Then,
I've never taken you to dinner or
no,
then.
is what I'm saying.
We did lunch when I lost my hubcap to my fucking car.
That
I
is
was hurt.
that you were so sad.
Hurt.
And then remember whenever my truck, like I couldn't get it to start, and so you came over,
And you drove my Plymouth with no power
and
steering.
I was like, I
Man, that
cannot
bitch-
drive this thing. How do I turn this?
Well, you had to like grab this motherfucker, like turn this hoe.
Listen,
That's crazy. But yeah, we've been through a lot of shit.
we
and
have.
We've gradually progressed into what we are now, whatever that is or is going to be. Did I say that right? I didn't say that right. Did that come out right?
It came out right.
Or
I know
you know
where
where
you're
you know where I'm
I
going
know
with
where
that.
you're going.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. We've had fun,
I think like,
family vacations,
what do you think?
somewhat.
Like, if there's one thing that you think our marriage we could do to make it better, what would it be?
Adele, Chloe,
You
Courtney,
guys, these are the responses when I try to have
Kim,
serious conversations,
Chris.
and it's annoying.
Who's the one? Not Kylie, but the other one. Who's the other one?
Can you just stop?
Who's the other one?
I don't know. You sound like a hoe.
Whatever. But you asked my opinion, and now you don't want it. Congratulations.
So you want to invite women into our marriage? That's a hard hell.
Invite
to the
them
no.
in until I can establish some type of foundation, like you said
Mm-mm.
before, and then once we do that, we can just sort of transition, like you, into like basement or something, like type of
That
area.
is a hard hell no. I am not about that life.
I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to say that's supposed to
I
make
don't
our
know.
relationship
No, I'm
better?
just asking. Like, if you, from your perspective.
I don't know. I think things are perfect, honey. Like, what the fuck? How can we improve our
I
relationship?
feel like we should.
I think
You know
things
what
are
I feel
great.
like we should do? We should start like setting like Sundays for bowl. Honestly, we had so much fun bowling. I don't think Zaylin really liked it, but I'm all
Yeah, because
for
y'all
it.
motherfuckers ain't good,
I'm not good, but I liked it.
right? No, I mean, we could do
I
shit
feel
like
like we
that.
should.
I think, okay, so we should probably do things more as a family, which we haven't been because of COVID. We haven't taken family vacations because of COVID.
School, Zoe's work
That
stuff,
whole shit.
work, everything. There's a lot of different things as to why. I mean, our schedules are just all over the place right now, but
Yeah, so there you go. I should probably ask you the same thing. You're going to be like, you should be more caring.
no.
You should wear this.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's like me pointing a finger at you.
Yes, you
and
are.
saying no and saying that there's something that you should work on. I feel like we should make the time to.
Care about each other.
I mean, babe, we do care about each other, but I'm saying like do random dates, right? Even if it's at home, or I know it's hard right now because of what I'm dealing with.
What are you dealing
medical-wise.
with? A husband like me?
No, I'm saying like issues with
Oh.
endometriosis stuff. But
So segue into what you're dealing with.
yeah,
You can tell them. If they don't know, or if they haven't seen your posts. Posts.
Yeah.
Posts. Keep going.
So I have endometriosis, which is not a fun club to be a part of, but it's where women shed the lining of your uterus on the outside, even after you do not have a uterus, which then cause cysts to grow, and it basically can form lesions on organs up into your lungs, your heart, your brain. It's like 1 in 10 women have it. Statistically stating,
I think that number's off. I think there's probably
oh,
more
I think
women
it's more now
that
that
have
it's
been
getting
misdiagnosed.
more. Yeah, but I mean, there's so many different articles. But long story short, I have that, and I've had a cyst rupture like 3 weeks ago.
Yes, ma'am.
So I have been completely swollen, and I look like I'm pregnant. And so this week, it's basically my doctor just, bed rest, take it easy, don't be on your feet a lot, just to try to see if there's anything else that they're missing, such as like twisted intestines. What else was it? Like kidney stones, gallbladder issues,
Right.
and things like that. So it's an ongoing thing. But that's one thing that I would point out to you, though, is like, I don't know how many husbands would do what you have done.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. Like,
oh.
I'm speaking like as far, and this is even going with me, like going back to school full time too, right? Because I
have wanted to kill you like a few times.
Oh, I know, and I completely understand it. But like, I work full time, school full time. On top of that, in between that, like if I have a break, it's like I always have these flare-ups, which are triggered by different things. But
By my personality.
no, it's not. But like you pick up the slack, and
Yeah.
it's not just like one thing. Like legit, you will do the laundry, you will do the dishes, you will cook dinner, you will go grocery shopping,
Cut the grass.
you do everything. Like legit, and I don't even have to ask, right? Like there's even last night I was laying in bed and you brought the laundry up, and I like sat up in bed and you're like, just lay down.
No,
I got
I
it.
usually be
Don't
like,
do
don't fucking touch that.
Yeah,
I
he
got
does.
It.
He yells at me. But I'm saying,
Leave
like,
the
I
fuck
don't
alone.
know, like, I think that's like kind of a testament to like even test like the grounds of what the foundation of a marriage is, like going through things like that. Because I don't even know if I see women in these forums that I belong to, and their divorces, they're so high because of it, or their engagements are cut off, or they're, whatever. They've lost family members because they're like, people think that I'm faking it because I don't look sick.
Right.
They don't understand it. But you try to understand the most that you can, and like,
and want to fight your doctors, shit like that.
I mean, I get
Every now and then, I be wanting to pull up on his ass.
But yeah, I think that was probably one of the things that has made us stronger. But it's
so
just
my willingness
bizarre
to care and just do things when you're down and while you're going to school.
Well, I just think
wow.
No, but I'm
Babe,
just saying
I am
overall,
fucking fantastic.
You are, but I'm saying
Get
overall, like you just have like a really, like, you're very genuine. You have a really big heart. Even when I'm like,
sometimes too genuine.
I can't even move. I just want to lay in bed. Like you'll just come in, and you hate even like getting massages. And I know it doesn't.
I think it's the weirdest shit
It's so
ever.
weird, but like the other night you just rubbed my feet. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Because it's just, and it's things like that. Like
I need to Google this to see if I'm correct.
the day, when I came home this week from the hospital, and I was just like in tears. You know what I mean? Like, are you okay? It's those little things that mean the most to me. So I think, like, obviously it's different for every marriage and what works and what doesn't, but showing things like that.
Thank you. By the way,
you're welcome.
We can settle this argument.
Oh, we have an argument?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is it?
It's perfectly normal.
What?
People don't like them.
Like who?
Getting massages.
Oh, yeah. I know it's normal. It's just not normal for me because I love it. So
like people are like, so when you do the Google searches, you can see what everyone else searches, or especially in these forums, they say, why don't massages feel good to me?
Do you think though that like
weird?
Some of them have gone just to like really terrible masseuses, or like, you know what I mean?
So, you know me, I don't even like being touched.
Yes.
So I'd be like, get the fuck off. No, I do not like being touched at all. You know that. Like it's you don't like your back being rubbed. No, it's
like,
always been a foreign
for me,
but it's always been a foreign thing for like people like no, I don't know. It's
child?
just weird. Like I don't know. I'm just not like a big touchy like person though.
Well,
So maybe that's
Zoe
maybe
or Zaylin. They're not like that.
But maybe that's why massages just don't like feel the way they're supposed to feel. I don't know. Are you supposed to feel relaxed? I don't know.
Well, and I think I've had massages that have been like
by other guys.
This is weird. No, well, I've had massages by two guys, but that was at work, and those were
You have massages at work?
No, like when we would have the monthly masseuse come in and
got you
massages. But
now I got to bleep that out. Keep going.
No, but it was like there was only one, and it was weird for everyone, and it wasn't like for me. When I get a massage, I want to be able to relax. I want you to get all those knots out.
Was he like too rough? Like I'm gonna fucking
No,
get
he
this
would just like he would like breathe really heavy.
You like, damn, dude, what the fuck? Really?
Yeah. So you couldn't even relax, right? And I'm just like,
what's his name? Let me Google this fucking.
I don't even remember his name.
Yeah, finna drop.
He was super great, and he, I mean, like as far as I feel like the different places and the different people that I've gone to, they have their own technique, right?
Right.
Just whatever.
But you went to
prefer.
Massage Lux. Were they better than the individual people that used to come to your job? Oh.
I will say there's one girl that we had at our job, Mercy, and she was by far the
Mercy
best.
Or Messy? Messy.
MERCY. We still talk about her to this day.
Like damn, my back hurt. I wish she was here.
Phenomenal. Yeah,
so
like she would do house calls and stuff. Well, she had twins since then, and I don't know if she's...
I bet she gives them great massages.
Oh my gosh. Like when I tell you, I legit would have her come here and give me a massage just so I could fall asleep for the night.
Really? You know what's weird? We're even having this conversation. I should probably look into that. I could probably Google all this shit tonight of things I just don't like and see if other people on the same
Well, you
page.
don't like ketchup. You don't like buffalo
Fuck
sauce.
no. No. You know what? I take that back. I actually used to eat buffalo wings. They used to come like in this thing, but I would have to bake them until they were crispy. Buffalo sauce will run through me.
What is
I
the
do not
reason
fuck
that
with
you
this
don't
shit.
like Caesar dressing anymore?
I don't mind Caesar dressing.
You just prefer ranch.
It's just not like, well, we haven't been eating Caesar salads. I don't know if you put. I'm pretty sure there's
I
people out
use
there that
Italian dressing.
But I'm saying I'm pretty sure there's people out there that put Caesar dressing on like house or like chef salads and other things. I don't do that shit.
Well,
It's
I don't
usually
like
just
hot
ranch.
dogs. They gross me out.
Hot dogs are fucking fantastic.
And
They're
bologna.
delicious as fuck. Bologna fried is fire.
No, it reminds me of worms. I don't know why. And
You know
sausage. I don't like
Craziest
sausage.
shit is going
Ugh.
grocery shopping for my grandmother, and she'd be like, "Give me a half a pound of brown swagger," and I'd
I
be like, "What the
know, yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
What?"
remember
And
that.
I just want have them slice it thin, and then get me some Ritz crackers, and be like, "What the fuck are you gonna
Yeah,
do
but
with
see,
this?"
like you don't even like. I
No.
like Polish sausage and sauerkraut. I can't even like make it because you don't like the smell. Like
I would
cucumbers
much
and
rather
vinegar.
jump out of a window than
cannot-
even smell like sauerkraut. It's fucking
It's so good for your
Vinegar,
gut, though.
the smell of vinegar makes me gag anytime I.
But
it's,
you used
it's
to
horrible.
take apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, but I had to force myself to take it, and I only took it after my mother
Nose
made me
itches.
take that shit.
Your
God
mother
damn it, Anthony.
made you take it, and you're like 30 something.
I was like, "Mom, yeah, it was. Remember
That's
this shit was a
cute.
few years
I know,
ago."
it's cute.
And I was like, "Mom, I think I have like gastritis. I got to figure this out." And she was like, "No, just take this capful." Man, that shit tastes like cat ass. Fucking disgusting. But no, seriously, I don't like a lot of things. I don't know why. Just
Not me. I love too much of it.
I can't say I'm strict. I'm not strict, but
No.
I just have this A and B, and I stay in between that. It's not like C or D.
You just don't like to expand.
No.
And
No.
try new things.
The craziest shit I've ever eaten, and people are gonna be like, "That's not fucking crazy."
Was the calamari?
The fried calamari, which was chewy as shit, tastes like
Yeah,
a
I
chewy
didn't like
onion
it.
ring, and then fucking lobster tail.
Lobster is so good though.
I get it. Okay, so I've never had crab legs.
Crab legs are great. It's just a lot of work, but they're so good.
Okay, so partially the reason why I've never had crab legs, I thought it was a bunch of bullshit to get like
That
this much
much.
meat, and you'd be like fucking cracking this shit, and then people like dip it in. I'm like, what the
it's
fuck?
so good though.
But I've eaten the artificial crab meat. Was that similar?
Mhm. Yeah.
What is artificial crab meat? Is
I
that
don't know.
tofu?
I don't know. I don't know.
Jesus fucking Christ! Since we've had this thing, I've learned.
I
so
feel like
much
we
about
should
myself.
go to like a seafood place when I can eat again.
You can eat.
I know, but I'm in like severe pain after I eat, and I can't eat like a lot. So going to a seafood place is not ideal right now.
Artificial crab meat is made from spider legs. It is a
What?
pasta that is.
You're lying.
I'm joking.
Okay, because you just totally
Okay,
ruined
but
it.
artificial crab meat is actually fish. It just says that it's a paste.
But you don't like cod either.
It's.
I love
but,
cod.
But different fishes are weird. They just have to be cooked
Because
a certain
well,
way.
no, you don't like it because it's too thick. Like the consistency of it, because I've gotten like several different types. I got it.
Okay, so what
fresh.
is the fish at Long John Silver's? Is that cod?
They have cod. They have catfish. I think they have
No,
salmon. they have,
I think.
but yeah, cod. I think. But that I'm.
But it
saying,
has
like,
to be made that way. So
but-
if you're baking it, I'm not gonna
Well,
fuck with
that's what
cod.
I'm saying. Like if it's deep fried, you'll eat it, right? But like the way that we eat fish here, it's grilled or baked. So there's no like breading. It's not fried.
What kind of fish is used at Long John Silver's? Bow. What do you think it is?
I
It's
don't-
cod.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
can
like-
eat cod if it's fried, but
That's
I
what
can't.
just said.
But I know. But if we bake it or cook it the way that you do with the fucking baked kale chips and edamame and lightly seasoned vinegar, I'm not eating that shit. That's not happening. Yeah. No offense.
You know what?
It might taste.
You know what?
It
Like,
might
I
taste
feel
really
like
good to you, but I'll pass.
We need to start doing. We keep saying this. I keep saying this. We really need to start like meal prepping again and planning.
Are we
a
talking about
grocery
meal
list.
prepping for the house, or are we talking about podcast shit?
We're talking about food.
Because we're
so
totally
that's,
on a fucking product. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Because your poor son, he's like, we're having fish and rice and broccoli again this week.
I might be pregnant because that's the only fucking thing I've been eating for
It's
like
so
the
good,
past couple.
though.
It's just been like fish and rice.
Yeah, and it's easy. Do you like the jasmine rice over like the other rice?
It all tastes the same.
It's supposed to be just because it's more fluffy, I think.
Yeah, it should all taste the
Oh.
same. Maybe because I think I eat so much and then it shit expands and I be in the basement like.
Like the meme that I posted with my flare up, and I look like what's her name from Willy Wonka? She swells up.
You say, Badati, I want an Oompa Loompa now. That little
Listen,
bitch.
Yeah, like a blueberry.
Whatever happened to her in real life? They should do a reunion or all of them
I
like
love
gone.
that movie.
Actually, you know, I think most of them are gone.
Willy Wonka was one of my favorite movies.
He died like shit a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago.
I always wanted to like go to the chocolate factory.
Motherfucker never existed.
We should find out if there's something similar.
There's definitely not. But guess what? But thank you for being a guest on my fucking podcast.
Well, thanks for having me in the hot seat first.
I am sure I will have you back at some time. At some point.
Are you drunk? What's in the solo cup?
Water. I will have you back
It's not water.
at some point. Corrected myself. To maybe like interview somebody else.
Like you?
No, I'm not doing any interviews.
I think you should
I'm doing interviews,
you should
but
do
I'm not going
like
to be
a
interviewed.
live
Appreciate the
so
offer.
people could ask questions.
Nope. I already got a blurb out some shit that I said. Nope.
Why? It'll be fun.
No. Who the fuck wants to know about my life?
Everyone.
Well, I guess they would be watching the podcast because they want to know about my life.
Yeah,
Or they want to know about who I interview. Or
Well,
do they
both,
watching the podcast
both.
for me?
I think it's both. I think it's your content because it's your personality is. Listen, I'm
Is
gonna give. I'm
lame
gonna
as
no.
fuck.
I'm gonna give him a big head with all these compliments tonight. But your
So anyway, in today's
personality
episode of Tony vs.
is
Universe,
off the chain.
you say my what?
Your personality. Like you're just a
I can't
likable
take it like I
person.
can't take that invective. Like we're fucking married.
No, I'm saying,
Oh.
but what I'm saying is like people love you, and when I say that, it's like
some of them.
no, I'm saying that in a genuine like they genuinely love you. They love your personality. You can talk to anyone. Like random people just approach you at the store.
They talk about random shit.
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck
know.
did this lady talk to me about? Oh, she talked
You'll
to
be
me
like,
about her
oh,
swimsuit.
this is so and so. This neighbor lives here, and I'm like, I don't even know who that is.
Oh yeah, the UPS lady was telling me about her bikini and shit. And I was like, oh okay.
What?
I told you that.
No, you did not. Wait, was it cute?
No, motherfucker. No.
was
So
like, where
no,
did
when
she
I
get it?
no when I returned those shoes and they had to
yeah,
be
you
sent over.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
And then she was just, I was like, okay, bitch, I don't really care, but all right, I got it. Damn, she gonna watch this and be like, fucking asshole.
Or maybe she'll be like, I'm gonna hit them up.
No, she ain't gonna hit me up. She was way older. But yeah, but thank you for being a guest on my show. Are you a guest on my show? Thank you for being on my show. You live
Thanks
in this
for
house.
having me in your. Do you call this a studio or a lab?
My whole motherfucking picture fell off a goddamn TV. Super
Look
sad.
at all the fingerprints on the TV. Those
'Cause
are
I,
all
like,
yours.
That's because I move it and adjust it.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to the first episode of Tony vs. Universe.
Bum bum bum.
Thank you guys for listening to her. No, you had to do fucking 5,
Oh,
1.
5,
motherfucker.
1, and then you got to wink.